They're already backstage. So without further ado, let's welcome our valedictorian, Edwin Jeng.
And valedictorian, Emily.
To be honest, I find myself incapable of delivering a so-called valedictorian address. For I am a firm believer that success is not found in our titles or our rankings, but in our actions. I could call myself a hydroceramic technician, and you might be impressed until you realize what I do is wash dishes. Or I could be an Internet Trend Analyst, aka someone who browses Reddit. Today, I stand before you as a valedictorian. But in truth, I'm just a guy who thinks too much. Someone whose set of skills and talents just so happens to match what the education system is grading us on. Therefore, I can accept this title with nothing but the utmost humility. And I will not give a valedictorian address, but instead, simply speak my mind. I would like to thank everyone that has shown me and the class of 2014 love and support over the years. Families, for having the strength and patience to bring us into this world and guide us. And for having the courage and trust to now let go. Teachers, for having the knowledge to show us the door. And for having the wisdom to let us walk through it ourselves. Friends, for having the generosity to embrace one another as companions. And for having the selflessness to allow each other to grow as individuals. I suppose this is where I give some advice to my underclassmen, or in reality, anyone who wishes for it. I won't claim to have figured everything out. Far from it. In fact, a lot of times, I have no idea what I'm doing. I suppose it's a worthy piece of advice then, to know that most people are in the same boat, still figuring things out, and it's okay to admit it. With that in mind, we don't have to limit ourselves to figures of authority or fame or wealth for recipes for success. Instead, we can remain open-minded towards the perspectives of those whom we usually ignore. Sometimes, that perspective, that voice begging to be heard, is our own. Looking inwards is difficult, especially in this day and age, but I think it's well worth it. For if we cannot be comfortable with ourselves, accept ourselves, how can we do so with other people? And so, while you shouldn't be afraid to accept the help of others, trust yourself. Other people may know what is more practical, or more logical, or safer. But only you know your personal definition of success, your path to happiness, your purpose in life. With all that said and done, I'd be a hypocrite if I kept rambling on instead of following what and I'm guessing my fellow class of 2014, is truly thinking, which is, quite simply, graduate and be free. So I shall. Thank you.